Hello everybody, and welcome to Marvel Summer Games 2020. Today we're broadcasting live on the Marvel Team 1907 helicopter, where 109 countries will compete and go into the right continents. As always, I'm Opal Pink. Today I'll be come up for air and do the commentary for today. Let's start off with round 1, rails and fidget spinners. The goal is to cross the finish line. So let's begin Marvel Summer Games and start off with Africa. We have countries such as Madagascar and Namibia. The gates released and we're rolling. It looks like we have the Republic of the Congo starting his way down into the green funnel. But Comoros snags it into funnel number 2 and she's got the lead here. And now she's getting pushed. And now Angola takes the lead into funnel number 3, followed by Gambia and Togo. Madagascar and Morocco coming down to funnel number 2. Lesotho's all the way by himself in the back into funnel number 1. He's not doing so well. Looks like Cameroon might get stuck and he will get freed by Morocco. And Sudan takes the final stretch, followed by the Republic of the Congo. Eritrea snakes by the other countries and crosses the rails, and then she crosses the fidget spinners and finishes first with a time of 57 seconds. Seychelles second, Sierra Leone third, Sudan fourth, Namibia fifth, South Africa sixth, Algeria seventh, Ghana eighth, Angola 9th, Guinea 10th, Comoros 11th, Egypt 12th, Somalia 13th, Botswana 14th, Kenya 15th, Gambia takes 16th, Uganda 17th, Cameroon will finish 18th. It looks like Burkina Faso still stuck up there with Libya. Ivory Coast finishing 19th, and wait, we didn't have a photo finish. Is it Madagascar or Morocco who took first? We'll have to look at the replay to find out who won that battle. So Nigeria will take 22nd, Togo 23rd, Gabon 24th, Lesotho 25th, the Republic of the Congo just fell off the track, Libya 26th, Burkina Faso is going to be finishing 27th, and it looks like we're going to have 4 DNFs. The Congolese fans are certainly not happy to see him fall off the track. Alright, let's look at the replay to see who truly took it. Is it Morocco who beat Madagascar or vice versa? Wait a minute, what's this? Both contestants must have crossed the finish line at the same time, and for the first time ever in Marvel Genius 927 history, we're going to have a 2-way tie. So, now here's race 2. And Guinea starts his way down in funnel number 1, followed by Sierra Leone and Seychelles, who snakes by them, and she takes the lead into funnel number 2, followed by Sierra Leone and Angola, then Comoros, Namibia, Eritrea, and then Ghana, and Angola takes the lead into funnel number 3, followed by Ghana, then Morocco, and Eritrea. We have Nigeria coming down, as well as Madagascar. Poor Algeria is still stuck up there into funnel number 1. Things aren't going so well for her. Eritrea, meanwhile, takes the lead into funnel number 4, followed by Morocco. Poor Algeria is trying to find the opening, and she makes it into funnel number 2 with the Republic of the Congo and Libya. Then Burkina Faso takes the final stretch. Eritrea still trying to find the opening, skimming the surface into this track. Almost got the inside corner, but Morocco is going to take first. Seychelles will be taking second, South Africa third, Cameroon fourth, Togo fifth, Namibia sixth, Angola seventh, Eritrea 8th, Burkina Faso 9th, Egypt 10th, Botswana 11th, Sudan 12th, Guinea taking 13th, Ivory Coast 14th, Ghana will be taking 15th, Nigeria 16th, Sierra Leone 17th, Somalia 18th, Comoros 19th, Gabon 20th, Kenya 21st, Uganda 22nd, Benin 23rd, Republic of the Congo 24th. We have some neck and neck going on here. Oh, and Gambia will be taking 25th. Lesotho will be finishing 26th. Tanzania 27th. Madagascar 28th. Ethiopia will be finishing 29th. Libya and Algeria still having trouble, and Libya will be taking 30th. There will be no DNFs in this race. Luckily, there will be none of them, and Algeria will be finishing last. Let's look at the replay to see what Libya did wrong with Algeria. Oh, and she pushed her despite snacking in front of her, taking the slight impact. Dead even, she's gonna go into the hole and go through the train track and cross the finish line, trying to avoid the spinners. Alright, this is the final race in this round with Africa. And Morocco is starting off with a slight edge into funnel number 1. But South Africa will take it, and she does take the lead into funnel number 2, followed by Cameroon, then Libya. Looks like Uganda is still getting pushed so badly, and she's not doing so good. And Kenya takes the slight lead, followed by Angola. Oh, poor Angola is in last. Struggling there with Comoros in funnel number 1. It looks like Algeria is going to be the second country to enter the penultimate funnel. Tanzania is actually the leader. South Africa will be taking the final stretch, followed by Seychelles and Algeria. And South Africa will cross through the fidget spinners and take first. And it looks like we have some fidget spinners going out, and now Algeria takes second, Kenya third, Libya fourth, Togo fifth, Nigeria sixth. Oh my goodness, we have something going on here. The race is about to be aborted, and the piece of the track just fell, and we may have to restart. And here we go. Morocco's gonna try again with the start. And it looks like Uganda's gonna take the lead, and she does get the lead into funnel number 2, followed by Cameroon, then Eritrea. Angola and Morocco are coming down as well, as Burkina Faso and Lesotho are gonna enter the funnel number 2, and now South Africa keeps her cool and enters funnel number 3, followed by Angola. Togo snakes by everybody else, trying to find the opening, but he lost it to Seychelles and Angola. Somalia is all the way back in there. She's still stuck up here into funnel number 2. Ghana and Gabon trying to find the opening, while Botswana is trying to find the opening, and she's going to take it. Oh, and she lost it. Oh, and Namibia just crashed. And so did Algeria and Kenya. And Nigeria is going to take first. Seychelles will be second. Egypt third. Uganda fourth. Sudan fifth. Eritrea sixth. Tanzania 7th, Benin 8th, Sierra Leone 9th, Cameroon 10th, South Africa 11th, Madagascar 12th, Gambia will be taken 13th, Lesotho 14th, and wait a minute, I think Ivory Coast hit a fan there in the audience. It looks like we're going to have to call the police marbles to take them to the hospital. And poor Somalia is all by herself here into the penultimate funnel. And Comoros just crashed too. And she's not going to make it. And Gabon will finally take 15th. And Somalia is trying to finish up. There she goes into the final stretch. Will she make it through the finish? There, finding the opening, skimming the surface. She's almost there. And she will go into the hole, through the train track, down the slide, and cross the finish line. Oh, and it looks like we're gonna have 16 DNFs. Alright, let's look at the instant replay to see what Ivory Coast did. Ooh, she made a hard hit on one of the spinner and a hard hit on one of the fans. Ouch, that's gotta hurt. We just called the police, Marbles. And the fan does have a concussion, so he's getting escorted to the nearest hospital. Now it's time for North America. We have some countries such as Canada and our home country, the United States of America. And we're rolling! Caribbean starts her way down funnel number 1, followed... Oh my goodness, we may have a false start here. We're gonna have to restart the race here in a second. And we're back. And here they go. It looks like Costa Rica and Dominican Republic will be starting their way down the first funnel. Round and round they go, and Dominican Republic takes the lead into funnel number 2, followed by Costa Rica, Canada, and Belize. Then the United States of America, then Honduras, El Salvador coming down, along with Mexico and the Caribbean. We have Puerto Rico coming down, and looks like we have Belize and Costa Rica and Canada taking the top 3 spots into funnel number 3, followed by Canada. Haiti coming down into funnel number 2. You can see the rays of the sunshine. Canada takes the lead into the penultimate funnel. And oh, I didn't notice Cuba got stuck into funnel number 2. I didn't see that coming. I didn't tell that she's going to lose a point. Poor Haiti's trying to find the opening, and she does. Belize is taking the final stretch, followed by Costa Rica, then El Salvador. We have Panama and Jamaica coming down as well. Honduras is joining the 6 marble fight, and Belize crosses the... Oh, and she makes a hard hit there, and crashed. And so did Costa Rica. El Salvador is going to be taken first, Panama second, Honduras will be taken third. And it looks like Jamaica just got stuck here, and poor Guatemala just still in last. Our home country just crashed, and so did Canada. Only 3 contestants had finished. Mexico trying to make it here, and he's stuck too. Looks like we're gonna have 11 DNFs. Guatemala will take 4th, Dominican Republic 5th. Oh, and you can possibly hear the Haitian Creole fans are certainly not happy, neither were the Cuba fans. They just got stuck and lost points. Alright, now we're on to race 2. Race 2 is underway. It looks like all the countries may enter the first funnel. Honduras trying to find the opening here. And he takes the lead into funnel number 2, followed by Belize and Jamaica. We have Panama coming down, as well as Haiti. Now Canada's not doing very well. Oh, and Honduras is able to keep his cool into funnel number 3, followed by Panama, Jamaica, and Haiti. We have Belize and Canada coming down, as well as the United States. Mexico's still having trouble finding the opening. He's all by himself, and now Haiti takes the lead into funnel number 4, followed by Canada and the United States. We have Belize coming down as well. Mexico's all by himself there into funnel number 2. Belize takes the final stretch, followed by Canada, then Puerto Rico, and our home country, the United States of America. And we have the rays of the sunshine. Oh, and Belize just crashed right into this camera angle, and Canada takes first, finally. Oh, and you see the other countries just crashed. And the United States of America will take second. We have Nicaragua taking third, Haiti fourth. Oh, I also didn't notice that Puerto Rico and Jamaica just crashed before Panama and Dominican Republic. Oh, Honduras just crashed too. And he's going to be losing a point. We have Dominican Republic taking 5th, Cuba 6th, Caribbean 7th. It looks like and Guatemala, Mexico, and El Salvador got stuck in the final stretch. You can hear the Spanish fans are certainly not happy to see them get stuck. That's really sad. Alright, final race is underway. The gates release and they're off. The United States, our home country, takes the lead into the first funnel. Looks like we got traffic jam. We have a big hand coming. And the United States take the lead into funnel number 2, followed by Belize and Jamaica. We have Costa Rica being the 4th one, El Salvador 5th. And Cuba is coming down as well. And Jamaica takes the lead into the middle of the track, followed by the United States and Belize and Nicaragua. Canada coming down as well. Here comes Honduras. The Dominican Republic is all the way up in the back. And Cuba takes the lead into the penultimate funnel, followed by Nicaragua and Canada. You have Haiti and Honduras coming down. Mexico being the 6th one there. And Guatemala's all by herself into funnel number 2. Things aren't going so well for her. Meanwhile, back up front, we see Belize taking the final stretch, followed by Honduras and Haiti. Canada being the 5th one there. We have a 3 marble fight in the middle of the track. Oh, I forgot about Belize there. She just crossed the finish line first. We've got Honduras taking 2nd, Haiti 3rd. Caribbean 4th. Oh, looks like Nicaragua just crashed. And she's not going to be able to complete the course. El Salvador finishes 5th. Mexico 6th. Puerto Rico 7th. Costa Rica 8th. Jamaica will be taken 9th. And she finds the opening and crosses the finish line, trying to avoid the fidget spinners. Oh, and the States crashed as well. Panama trying to take 10th. But unfortunately, there's gonna be... Ooh, and Guatemala's gonna try and free her. But she gets stuck, and the Dominican Republic will free her. And now it looks like we're gonna have like 4 DNFs. Let's look at the replay, including Jamaica. Oh, she makes a nice hit there on the States, and Belize. She cuts right in front of them, skimming the surface, and takes it from them. Now we're moving on to South America. We got countries such as Colombia and Ecuador. The gates release, and we're rolling. Bolivia starts her way down the first funnel, followed by Venezuela. And now Brazil takes the lead into funnel number 2, followed by Uruguay, then Venezuela, and Paraguay, then Peru. We have Ecuador coming down. Colombia still struggling up there into funnel number 1. Meanwhile, back up front, Paraguay, Uruguay, and Bolivia take the top 3 spots into the middle of the track, followed by Ecuador and Chile. Brazil and Colombia still having trouble into funnel number 2. Bolivia gets stuck and gets freed by Uruguay, followed by Ecuador and Paraguay, then Argentina and Chile. Peru trying to find an opening, and she takes the 7th spot in the penultimate funnel. And Uruguay takes the final stretch, followed by Chile and Ecuador. We have Argentina being the 4th one there, and now Bolivia gets in 5th. And meanwhile, oh, when Argentina makes a hit there on that bump, and Uruguay crashes, and she's going to lose a point. And Bolivia's going to take first spot. And Chile's going to lose a point too. Oh, and Paraguay crashed too. Ecuador will be taking 2nd. Oh, and Peru crashed as well. And she's going to lose a point too. Colombia is still struggling up there into the penultimate funnel. Venezuela is going to lose a point as well, and she bumped right into the fidget spinners. Brazil crashed off the track. Colombia is trying to find the opening, and she makes it through the hole, cross the rail, down the slide, makes a hard hit on the spinners, and she will be taken third. 7 DNFs in this race. Race 2 is underway. And Columbia takes the lead and makes a nice start into funnel number 1. Round and round, skimming the surface, taking the slight edge. Ecuador takes the lead into funnel number 2, followed by Venezuela. Bolivia and Peru coming down. We have Uruguay, Paraguay, and Argentina coming down, as well as Chile. And Venezuela takes the lead into funnel number 3, followed by Ecuador and Bolivia. Colombia is still having a hard time here. She is the slowest. Looks like she's not going to make it this time. And Ecuador takes the lead to the penultimate funnel, followed by Venezuela and Paraguay. Bolivia coming down, followed by Peru, Chile, and Brazil. And Ecuador will be taking the final stretch, followed by Bolivia and Argentina. Paraguay will be the 4th one there. Uruguay still in the back. She's having a hard time finding the opening, and now... Oh, and Argentina just crashed, and she's not going to finish. Ooh, and Ecuador is going to finish first. Bolivia will cross the fidget spinners and take 2nd. And Paraguay goes past the spinners and takes 3rd, and Colombia will finish 4th. It looks like we have a crash here, and Venezuela will finish 5th. Brazil will be taken 6th. Chile in 7th. Peru finishing 8th. Trying to avoid the elimination. Uruguay trying to get into the hole. And she goes down the slide and finishes 9th. Argentina is going to result herself in last. Final race for South America. And we're rolling. Bolivia is the last contestant to start, and now everything's put up in the air. Brazil takes the lead into funnel number 2, followed by Colombia, Venezuela, and Bolivia. Then Uruguay and Paraguay. And she gets stuck and gets freed by Argentina. And Brazil takes the lead into the 3rd funnel, followed by Paraguay. She got stuck twice! Well, it's a good thing Venezuela helped her, or Ecuador is all the way up in the back. And Chile's still struggling here. She's being far too slow. I wonder what's going to happen to her. Will she make a comeback? We better find out. Meanwhile, back up front, Peru takes a slight lead into the final stretch, followed by Uruguay and Venezuela. Uruguay snakes by Peru, trying to find the opening. And it looks like we have Colombia trying to join in as well. And Uruguay crossed the finish line past the spinners. And she takes 1st. Venezuela will be taken 2nd. I didn't realize Brazil just crashed on the track. Oh, and Peru crashed too. Paraguay will be taken 3rd. Giving a little nudge. Oh, and Colombia just got stuck, and Ecuador will be taking 4th. Bolivia 5th. Argentina trying to find the opening. Oh, poor Chile got stuck into the penultimate funnel, and Argentina will be taking 6th. And you can hear the Hispanic fans are certainly not happy to see Chile got stuck into funnel number 4. Let's look at the replay to see what's wrong with Paraguay. Ooh, she's making a nice hit there on Bolivia and Venezuela. Then she snakes by those two. Snakes by Uruguay, snakes by Colombia. And she takes the 2nd spot, joining Brazil to the 3rd funnel. Alright, moving on to Asia. We have some countries such as Myanmar and Thailand. And we're rolling! And Bangladesh starts her way into funnel number 1. But all of a sudden, she loses the lead to Sri Lanka and Israel. We have Armenia being the 3rd marble into funnel number 2. Sri Lanka is the leader. Sri Lanka's doing. Oh, and she got a good shot, but she lost the lead to Vietnam and Saudi Arabia. We have Bhutan being the fourth one there. Afghanistan and North Korea still struggling into funnel number 1. Vietnam takes the lead into the fourth funnel, followed by Uzbekistan and Bhutan. Oh, and Afghanistan gets stuck into funnel number 2. Nobody will dislodge him, and he's gonna get stuck forever. Meanwhile, back up front, Vietnam takes the final stretch, followed by Uzbekistan and Sri Lanka. Vietnam goes down the slide, and she takes first with a time of 56 seconds and 23 frames. Is Sri Lanka going to take second? Yes, she will! She will be joining Vietnam in the next race, and now Japan will take third, Israel fourth, Turkmenistan finishing fifth, Saudi Arabia 6th, Uzbekistan 7th, Thailand 8th, Bhutan 9th. Oh, and Qatar just makes a nice hit there on one of the spinners, and he will finish 10th, but hopefully he's okay. Bangladesh will finish 11th, Indonesia 12th, Myanmar 13th. And poor North Korea is going to get caught. Oh my goodness, she got stuck into the fourth funnel, but she's going to stay there forever, and she's going to lose a point. Meanwhile, we have Malaysia, India, and Yemen taking 14th, 15th, and 16th. Armenia 17th. Philippines taking 18th. And looks like we have India coming down. I'm sorry, that's South Korea. And South Korea will be taken 19th, and China will be taken 20th. Oh, we have 2 DNFs. You can hear the Korean fans are certainly not happy. Neither were the Afghan fans. But everything's going to go back to normal. Now we're on to race 2 out of 3. Vietnam has the best time in Marble Genius 927 history in Marble Summer Games. And now Indonesia takes the lead into funnel number 2, followed by Bangladesh and Qatar. Sri Lanka being the fourth one there. Japan coming down, she's next by Bangladesh. And now trying to find an opening, but Sri Lanka gets the lead, followed by South Korea and Thailand. We have Bangladesh and China being the fourth and fifth ones there. Bangladesh takes the lead into the penultimate funnel, followed by Israel and Thailand. You have North Korea coming down, followed by Armenia, and North Korea will take the final stretch, followed by Israel and Indonesia, then Armenia. Poor Turkmenistan still having trouble. She couldn't keep herself under control. And it looks like Sri Lanka is going to be coming down as well. Oh, and then South Korea just crashed. And she's going to be losing a point. Meanwhile, back up front, Indonesia takes first. Qatar will be taking second. Bangladesh third. Sri Lanka fourth. Wait a second, I think Afghanistan hit a fan in the audience. You might have to call the police marbles again. And we have China fifth, Armenia sixth, Yemen seventh, Vietnam eighth, Israel ninth, India 10th, Thailand 11th, just 0.03 of a second behind her. Philippines 12th, Bhutan 13th, Saudi Arabia 14th. Uzbekistan will be taken 15th past the spinners. North Korea 16th. We have Japan coming down, and she's going to be taken 17th. 18th will be going to Turkmenistan. Malaysia and Myanmar still having trouble, and Myanmar will be taken 19th, just being shy. Finishing with a time of 2 minutes, and Malaysia will be taken 20th. Let's look at the replay to see what Afghanistan did wrong. Here he comes. Oh, he makes a hard hit there on one of the spinners, and a hard hit there on one of the fans. That's a terrible disaster. And things aren't looking good. Alright, now we're on to the final race. And the best time still, Vietnam. Let's see if she can impress. Oh, and she takes the lead into funnel number 2. She's getting so rich. Followed by Qatar and Bangladesh. Vietnam trying to find an opening, and she takes the lead into funnel number 3. Followed by India, and then Bangladesh. India takes the shortcuts, next by Vietnam, and takes the lead into the penultimate funnel, followed by Myanmar and Qatar, then Israel and China. You have Turkmenistan coming down, Saudi Arabia is all the way out there, and Uzbekistan's still up there in the back. Things aren't going so well for him. Meanwhile, we have Myanmar, Qatar, and Turkmenistan taking the final stretch. You can see them that, and looks like we have Qatar just crashed. Now Vietnam's going to take first, Turkmenistan will be taking second, Bhutan third, Myanmar fourth, India fifth, Israel sixth, but just got hit by the spinners, and now Thailand seventh. Bangladesh will be finishing 8th, South Korea 9th, Malaysia 10th, China 11th. Armenia just crashed too, and she's also going to lose a point. What a big upset for her and Qatar. We have Sri Lanka coming 12th, Japan 13th, Afghanistan 14th, finally getting a better score, North Korea 15th, Indonesia 16th, Yemen finishing 17th. Trying to avoid elimination, now we have Saudi Arabia taking 18th, and the Philippines will be finishing 19th, Uzbekistan will be finishing 20th, and with that, we're going to have 2 DNFs. Qatar and Armenia did not finish. The Asian fans are certainly not happy. Alright, moving on to Europe. We have some countries such as Bulgaria and Yugoslavia, our former country that doesn't exist. And we're rolling! France and Denmark will be the first two to start the race. Round and round they go, and Norway, and Ukraine takes the lead into funnel number 2, followed by Norway. Then the United Kingdom, Hungary, and Iceland. We have France coming down as well. And Norway and Hungary will be the first two to enter funnel number 3, followed by Italy and Belgium. Cyprus and Ireland still struggling up there into funnel number 1. Italy's going way ahead, and she takes the final stretch. And she is on a roll. And Hungary is catching up to, and Italy just crashed, and she's also going to lose a point. Along with Hungary, they will not finish. But Ukraine will be, and she crashed too. And Poland's going to take first. Wait, what's that? We have someone's head sticking out. I think that might be coming from the bus driver, I guess. So, meanwhile, we have Spain taking second, Liechtenstein third, United Kingdom fourth, Iceland fifth, Austria sixth, Sweden seventh. Trying to avoid the spinners. And Belgium just crashed too, and so did Greece. And Portugal crashed as well. And Germany crashed too, and Finland's going to be finishing 8th. Romania 9th. Russia is going to be taking 10th. Just 5 seconds behind Romania. Bulgaria finishing 11th. Trying to avoid the elimination and stay ahead of the spinners. And the Netherlands will be taking 12th. Cyprus trying to find an opening, trying to get into the hole and cross the finish line, finishing 13th. Ireland crossed the finish line, goes through the train track, down the slide, past the fidget spinners, and she will finish 14th. Oh my goodness, we're going to have 12 DNFs. And race 2 is underway. Iceland starts her way down the first funnel. Italy cuts straight ahead, and she takes the lead into funnel number 2, followed by Belgium and Austria. Then Ukraine and Finland. Russia, Spain, and Netherlands coming down, as well as Germany coming there. And now Italy keeps her cool and will take the lead into funnel number 3, followed by Austria and Liechtenstein. Norway's trying to get into the hole. She's up in last. Ukraine takes the lead into Penultimate funnel followed by Austria and Spain. Cyprus gets stuck into funnel number 3 and he gets freed by Portugal. Meanwhile, back up front, we see the Netherlands taking the final stretch, followed by Austria and Ukraine. But Ukraine snakes by the Netherlands, snakes by Austria, and she takes first. The Netherlands will be finishing second, Hungary will be finishing third, Italy fourth, Russia fifth. Oh, Austria just crashed, and she's also going to lose a point. Iceland will be taking sixth, Liechtenstein seventh, Cyprus eighth, Spain ninth, Germany 10th, Portugal 11th, getting a better score. Ireland 12th, Belgium 13th. Oh, and Albania is going to finish 14th, and she's going to stay ahead of elimination. Bulgaria 15th. What a big upset there for Austria. Oh, and Poland's going to finish 16th, and he's going to get another score. France 17th, Greece 18th, Finland 19th. Romania just got stuck somewhere. Sweden will finish 20th, Yugoslavia 21st. Finally, just giving her a better score. And Norway is going to finish 22nd, 4 DNFs. Oh, poor Romania got stuck in the funnel number 4. The Romanian fans are certainly not happy to see her lose a point. Final race for Europe, and we're rolling. Italy starts her way down funnel number 1, followed by the Netherlands. And everyone else coming down. And Italy takes the lead into funnel number 2, followed by Ukraine, Belgium, and Austria. And Italy's all the way up ahead into funnel number 3. She's doing really well. And she takes the lead into funnel number 4. All by herself on a roll, and I'm afraid Spain is going to get caught. Oh my goodness. And now Italy is going to take the final stretch. Uh-oh! And now she's going to cross the finish line, and Spain is already up in last. And Italy makes a hit on the spinners and finishes first. I think we're... Oh, and poor Hungary just crashed. There's something wrong with the spinners. And Ukraine crashed too, so did France. And what's this? The UK... Oh, and UK crashed, along with Sweden. And Romania is going to take second. Liechtenstein is going to crash too, as well as Portugal. Greece will take third. Oh, what a big upset there for Denmark. He crashed 3 times in a row, despite getting hit by the spinners. We wish him luck next time. Iceland will be finishing 4th. Oh, and there you see poor Spain is still stuck up there in the funnel number 4. Nobody's gonna free him. But Norway will finish 5th. 10 seconds behind Iceland. Poland 6th. Ireland 7th. Russia 8th. Bulgaria trying to finish 9th. Oh, and she crashed. And we're going to have 18 DNFs. Oh, you can hear the Spanish fans are certainly not happy to see him yet lose a point. Let's look at the replay to see what Italy just did. Let's see what happened to Italy. Oh, she got pushed by several countries. And Ukraine steals the lead from her. And she is not doing so well. Austria taking the 2nd spot, Spain 3rd, Netherlands 4th, Hungary 5th, Poland gets into the hole, then Russia. What a big upset there for Italy. Alright, now we're moving on to Oceania, the final continent. You have several countries such as Fiji and Guam, and we're rolling. Round and around into funnel number 1. Guam trying to find the opening. And Guam takes the lead into funnel number 2, followed by Australia. Fiji and New Zealand still struggling in funnel number 1. Fiji's still stuck up there in funnel number 1. Now everybody's in funnel number 2, skimming the surface. Australia takes the lead into funnel number 3, followed by Guam and New Zealand. Fiji's all the way up there by herself into funnel number 2. Things aren't looking good for her. New Zealand and Guam. I'm sorry, New Zealand just got stuck into funnel number 4, getting freed by Guam, leaving the 2 girls behind. Poor Fiji's all by herself there into funnel number 3, trying to find the opening. Meanwhile, and poor Fiji gets stuck into funnel number 4. Is anybody gonna just watch her? I don't think she will. I'm afraid she's gonna lose a point. Meanwhile, back up front, Australia trying to find the opening. She goes right into the hole, through the train track, down the slide, past the spinners, and across the finish line. Finishing with a time of 1 minute and 35 seconds. Guam second, falling close behind her. 4 seconds off. New Zealand taking third, and you can hear the Fijian fans are certainly not happy to see Fiji lose a point, and which will result Fiji in last. Here's race 2. And New Zealand starts its way down in funnel number 1, followed by Australia, then Guam, and Fiji. And then New Zealand is able to keep us cool and take the lead into funnel number 2, followed by Guam and Fiji. Poor Australia is all by herself into funnel number 1. She is trying to find the opening. Australia trying to find the opening, and she makes it into funnel number 2. Meanwhile, back up front, New Zealand gets stuck and gets freed by Guam, being the first 2 into funnel number 3, followed by Fiji, and Fiji gets stuck too. Is she going to get a little nudge? And Guam and New Zealand are still up front, and Guam takes the lead into funnel number 4, and Australia finally frees Fiji. What a comeback. And New Zealand will be joining Guam into the penultimate funnel, and Fiji will be coming in third, skimming the surface, and Guam will be taking the final stretch. He's all the way there by himself, followed by New Zealand. Australia trying to snake by Fiji, and she'll be the third one to enter the final funnel. Guam going through the train track down the slide. And he made a hard hit there on the fidget spinners, and he crashed. And he's also going to lose a point in this race. The English fans are certainly not happy. New Zealand will be finishing first, Australia finishing second, Fiji's going to be finishing third, and she will do better in this race. 1 DNF for Guam. Final race. And we're rolling. Guam will be the first one to enter funnel number 1, followed by everybody else. And Fiji snakes by Guam, and she takes the lead into funnel number 2. Guam had lost the lead. Australia being the third one there, she snakes by Fiji, snakes by Guam, and she takes the lead. And you see New Zealand pushing Guam out, and now Guam is going to be the second marble to enter funnel number 3, followed by Fiji. And Guam will be taking the 4th funnel after cutting in front of Australia, and Australia will be getting stuck too, getting free by Fiji. Guam trying to find the opening, and he's going to take the final stretch through the train track and into the final funnel. New Zealand's all the way up in the back. Things aren't going so well for him. Back up front, Meanwhile, we see Guam getting hit by the fidget spinners, and he's gonna get stuck. And then, is anybody gonna get a little nudge? Let's find out. Australia and Fiji trying to get into the hole. Oh, when Fiji and Australia crashed, and they're certainly gonna lose a point, despite hitting a bump. And now, New Zealand is gonna free Guam, and they will be both finishing first and second. Let's look at the replay to see the photo finish. Here comes New Zealand, trying to free Guam. Is Guam finishing first? And let's see if New Zealand can free him. And Guam is gonna finish 0.03 of a second ahead of New Zealand. As we look at the results, Morocco and Madagascar were both finishing 43rd in the first race, and they will earn 67 points. Let's look at the final results, and looks like we're gonna have a tiebreaker. Even though Vietnam just beat the tiebreaker, she will take second. Congratulations to Seychelles for taking first in the first round, and for Eritrea for taking third. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell. For more information, please visit our website at marvelgenius927.com or call us toll free at 408-843-1882. And don't forget to follow our social media down below, because we post new videos every week. As always, I'm Opal Pink, signing off. Until next time.